The good old forbearance has finally, well, not really returned, but we got a second forbearance. Yeah. Now you may question, why in the world should I farm the new forbearance when I already have a crafted version? Well, in today's video, we're going to be discussing why it is going to be very, very important for you to get on Destiny right now and farm, or even at the bare minimum, just run the Brave quest line to get yourself the exclusive Brave weapon of Forbearance. In today's video, we're going to cover the perk pool and the different origin traits and potentially determine what Forbearance is better. So I know before you guys get further in the video, you're probably going to comment and be like, oh, duh, Hectic, it's obviously the one from Valid Disciple. Well, no, hear me out on this. People are forgetting that Brave weapons, not just Brave weapons, but the normal Brave weapons are going to also be enhanceable when the final shape releases. So when you think about it, in theory, you could have a forbearance with four rolls, well, two extra perks, and potentially have the same enhanced perks that you would get on a crafted gun. So it does sound quite interesting. Anyways, guys, let's get right into it. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. So let's get started. So on the original forbearance, which is pretty like common, I mean, everybody uses this thing literally daily, we have a pretty common perk pool, and that being chain reaction, demolitionist, and so and so. Ideally, on your normal crafted forbearance, you would see a lot of stats for all, or the following demolitionist. Well, except you can't get demolitionist on this version of forbearance, right? The old version, you could not get demolitionist. So you would see a lot of perks like unrelenting and then chain reaction. Now, the thing is with this is obviously on the new one, you can get a very, very cool perk called Demolitionist. What this does is essentially gives you a lot faster grenade charge. So ideally, on your typical forbearance, you would see something along the lines of stats for all, chain reaction, or even possibly sometimes ambition assassin. So this kind of leads me to like the main factor that you're not going to really see much besides that on the crafted version. And we all know what enhanced unrelenting, enhanced stat for all, and enhanced golden tricorn and chain reaction do, right? The buffs aren't that major. Now, when we compare this to our new forbearance, we have a little bit of a different perk pool, right? We can get demolitionist, unrelenting, stats for all, ambition assassin, surplus, steady hands, and disruption break. So disruption break on a wayframe is pretty unique. You can get Wellspring, Golden Tricorn, One for All, Bait and Switch, Rampage, Chain Reaction, and Desperate Measures, the new perk. So when you look back on the old one, right, you could not get Demolitionist at all. You could not get Disruption Break. You could not get any of those perks that I just read off, like Desperate Measures, not even Rampage or Bait and Switch. So realistically, guys, I hate to say it, but the old Forbearance got power crept by the new Forbearance. Not only is it going to be way better when we can have things like enhanced perks, it is going to be so much better when you just get a 5 out of 5 god roll, right? So let's say realistically you want to get a roll like Demolitionist and either bait and switch or chain reaction. You don't want bait and switch on a wayframe GL. So I think we can really say chain reaction Demolitionist is going to be your god roll here. Now, just keep in mind, the curated role you get from completing the Brave quest hands you out a stats for all and chain reaction roll. So if you really don't want to farm it, stats for all literally is awesome too. It gives you 35 handling, 10 stability, 5 increased damage, fall off distance, and 0.95 reload duration. And this is proc literally from just hitting 3 separate targets, which chain reaction is going to do that. So these two perks kind of synergize together. So realistically, when you think about it, you don't really need Demolitionist. Yes, it's good. Weapon kills grant 10% grenade ability energy. This is good, but if your build does not revolve around grenades, you're going to want something like Stats for All. Even Disruption Break would be nice, right? So realistically, when you think about it, Forbearance just got hardcore power crept. And keep in mind, I mean, it literally just looks awesome, right? So yeah, I definitely would say you're going to want to go do some Onslaught and farm this immediately. So the thing about this too that is awesome is it literally allows you to get this god roll slash meta weapon that has been meta since literally it came out like 2, 3 years ago almost, without having to run a raid. I know a lot of friends that did not have these weapons specifically because they just didn't have friends to do raids with, or maybe they don't want to socialize with other people, which is totally normal and acceptable. And now they have access to these guns, and if not, better than what you can get from the raid. And realistically, why in the world would you want to spend 10 hours getting 5 red borders just to get crafted perks when in the final shape in less than 40 days you can get enhanced perks, the same weapon system as crafting. Also, you can get a very, very unique color on the barrel of the gun, right? It's a bright yellow color and it gives you a special ornament. Those will be gone when the final shape releases. So that does not give you another reason to get an exclusive gun that will never return to the game again, aka Brave Weapons. Well, the glow guns, that's what we like to call them. They are pretty cool. Have you guys managed to get your hands on a God roll forbearance yet? Let me know down in the comment section. And are you still going to use the new forbearance or the old forbearance? I hope this video informed you guys and helped you out. Have a great night, Guardians, and stay safe out there. Also, check out our sponsor. Peace. On net, you can find teams to complete different activities like raids, trials, exotic farming, and many more. All the services can be done without account sharing. You don't need to give your login or password. To order a service that you like, you need to choose the self-play option. When you select something that you like, choose your platform. In this case, I play on PC, so I'm going to be selecting PC. From here, to select the self-play option, go all the way down and click self-play. After you're satisfied with what you're going to purchase, add to cart, and then click purchase. After finding out what you're going to want to purchase, you're going to want to go to your coupons and type code HECTIC for a 15% off on all products. From here, type your email so they can contact you. Then choose a payment method and check out. I would highly recommend Diving.net as you can do a lot of awesome things and they have great support.